Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in. Real quick, it's been a minute since I did a truck studio video, but I was thinking of something. Recently, an interview came out with Suge Knight, an audio that TMZ got, right? It, interviewed him over the phone, I guess. And he said something very disturbing that makes no sense at all. Unless the dude is senile, unless they got his family hostage, or they guarantee that he'll get out of prison in 24 hours. What he said doesn't quite compute. Now, it goes back to, what's the name, Keefe D getting arrested, charged with Tupac, indicted, charged, arrested, whatever, with Tupac's murder from 1996. He pretty much been telling on himself, talking big noise, bragging, doing interviews for years, and they finally arrested him. So then I guess TMZ or whoever asked Suge Knight what he thought about it. He said that Keefe didn't have nothing to do with it. Orlando Anderson, one of the suspected trigger man, because they said it could have been another guy that was in the car, but whatever. Said that he's a good kid and free Keefe D. So he got all his people like Richard Wright Jr., Mark James, I'm sure a slew of other people from his neighborhood, from the MOB. Probably got a lot of them upset with what he said. But I have a question. How do we know? And we know Suge Knight has said some crazy stuff, some throwed out stuff like Tupac is still alive. This and the third. We know he ain't going to testify, he ain't going to snitch because he's going to stick to the code. But how do we know that it was actually Suge Knight who said that? That they actually interviewed him? Because one, it was an audio, so we didn't see him, right? So let's preface it with this. This AI thing, as good as it is, as great as it can be, a blessing to the world, it can also be a curse and a detriment. We have seen, remember now, recently, songs have came out that they say it's Tupac, that they said it's Michael Jackson, and people thought it was their songs, and then someone comes out and say, that's not them, it was a fake song, right? We've seen songs with that they've used Jay-Z's voice, that they use Drake's voice on these songs and say it's them, but it's not. You've seen how they've taken, like, I think it took like a Frank Sinatra song and put Biggie's voice on it, or did use Frank Sinatra lyrics and use Biggie's voice and made it into like a rap song. So it's possible. I'm just saying. I know people want to say, here we go with the conspiracy theorists, but sometimes you need a conspiracy theorist in order to solve a case or to get to the bottom of something, because when conspiracy theories come out and they make up a lot of allegations that are not founded with facts or truth, a lot of times the person who actually did the do will come out and say something because they're tired of somebody else is getting the credit for something that they did, right? Could be the reason like why Keefe D just keep running his mouth, because one, I think maybe his conscience get the best of him, but two, you got people out there coming up with these theories and he's like, that's not what happened, let me tell you what happened. Or maybe he just want to say, hey, y'all making this up, but let me make up something too. Whatever the case may be. So sometimes, like I say, you need us conspiracy theorists to put stuff out there to make people think what they call the tinfoil kufi, put it on, because we got to make you think about something, right? So again, how do we know that Suge Knight said this? Remember, Tupac said back at the end of a song, I don't exactly remember what song it was, but it said, he said himself, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. And I've always stood by that, no matter what. And you also know, like, you got these people out there, these con artists who will, call your phone, right? They'll call your phone with a phone number that look just like your number, or somebody you know, and the name will pop up. You'll answer. You've seen even recently where people have used what they do is they can take your voice, record it, like they could call your number. And you'll say hello, and or you'll have like a conversation, like, oh, this is not me, oh sorry, obviously you get the wrong number, blah blah blah. They can use that voice somehow, record it, and then do a whole dialogue, and then call your mama and have your voice crying, saying somebody done kidnapped me and they need money. Need you to send this much money, blah blah blah. And it sounds believable. So it's possible. And then again, believe half of what you hear, because there are a lot of commercials. Man, I done seen commercials, I done seen videos and stuff where it'll be somebody standing there, sitting there on that screen talking to you, and you look, and then you got to take a double look, and you realize that's not a real person, just by the mannerisms and the way they move. Hell, there's people who think that the Joe Biden that's out there now ain't the real Joe Biden, because they done put up screenshots of his old pictures, old videos of what he looked like and how he look now. Although he's older, but it's just like, man, it's a big ass transformation. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Because, man, it's just like I say, you got people out here upset, cussing them out. And again, if he said it, I can understand why they upset, and I'll be pissed to hell. I'm pissed just about him saying it. I don't even know the guy. I ain't from California. I ain't been in no gang out there. So I got like no dog in the fight at all. But it's just something to think about, because then the question is going to be, why would they do that? Why would they shouldn't they say stuff like that? Probably to mess up his case, so he can't get out. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, they're gonna have to just come out and prove to us that, this is him. He going to say, hey, yeah, I said that, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. But hey, technology is a trip. Understand, y'all, that whatever we see out here, whatever AI voice activation, fake videos. Hey, you remember when they start making these video games look real, and we like, man, damn thing look realistic. First it looked like, rock and sock and robot. Then they moved up to like Neo Geo, and it looked damn near like a cartoon. And now they got the players and the people in the games damn near looking real. So again, understand that the technology that they have now, that we see now, this is old, right? Because while we're doing this, they are working on something else already. Probably 3, 4 stages, 5 stages ahead of what we're looking at right now. This is everything we see now is a tester. Anything you see put out there is a tester. So for the next thing, for the next big thing, it's out in the market, see how it go, make some money off of it. In the meantime, they're working on something big and better. So again, this AI thing, people, regardless if I'm right or wrong, regardless if I'm saying something that makes sense or not, stay on top of it. Study it. Hell, you can make big money, and if you study it long enough and study it right and go to the right places. But anyway, that's all I got for this, man. Hey, tell me what you think. Leave your comments below, then share it with the world. With that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.